Good afternoon. We're here at Yellow Rose Distilling with the head distiller, Houston Farris, to pick his brain on what makes a distiller tick. So, how did you become a distiller?
Well, I started with Yellow Rose about 5 years ago as a mixologist. We had just opened up our tasting room here in Houston, and they wanted me to make cocktails for them and get us some menu placements on some big and small accounts all across the state. And part of the negotiation for that was that they didn't have to pay me too much, but when it came time to make some whiskey, I really wanted to learn how to do that. And so in the fall of 2015, the opportunity came up, and I jumped on board to learn everything I could about whiskey making here at Yellow Rose under the former production team.
Well, very cool.
And then I did everything I could to really learn on my own. In addition to that, I then went off to Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, got a great education, and I've been up there a few times learning some really great stuff from the masters there. And then finally I was given the opportunity to be the head distiller here at Yellow Rose January 2017, and I guess the rest is the future, I suppose.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite thing about being a distiller?
Problem solving, and that means that there are a lot of problems that always need to be solved. Machinery might break down, the yeast might not work right, the grain might not be coming out to the quality that you need, but in the end, you just figure out where the issue is, you get to work on it, you work the problem, you fix the problem, and you make some good whiskey at the end of the day.
So you're not just sitting around drinking whiskey?
Oh gosh, moderation all the time. Moderation.
All right. Yeah, fair enough. All right. So let's say it's a Tuesday night. You just finished a long day at the distillery. What's your go-to whiskey?
Other than our product, right? Yeah, right. I get paid to make our product, not drink our product, right? So, you know, I'm a big fan of most of the stuff that Wild Turkey is putting out.
Okay.
Usually something that's a higher proof, so the Wild Turkey 101, Wild Turkey Rare Breed, both of those are Kentucky whiskeys that really speak to me.
What about your product? What's your go-to Yellow Rose?
Outlaw bourbon. I like it straight, no additional water, no soda, no ice, none of that. Room temperature. Hopefully it hasn't been sitting in my car, so it's hot, but if it's at a nice temperature, really easy to enjoy. That 92 proof is just right, the right balance, where you get the buzz, you get the effects, you get the flavor. Really enjoyable at that.
All right. So is that how you typically drink all your whiskey, is neat?
Yeah, usually. If I'm feeling like I need more hydration, then I'll fill up a tall glass with ice and fill it halfway with whiskey, usually higher proof whiskey, and then using sparkling mineral water, Crazy Fizz, made here in Texas. Great to really kind of soften it out. But usually if it's not that, I'm going neat.
All right. So what about whiskey cocktails?
Okay.
Do you have a go-to?
Yeah, there's one that's real interesting that doesn't seem to get a lot of play lately,
Okay.
but it's called the Scofflaw, and it's got some vermouth in it. It's got usually a rye whiskey is a nice spicy base, but then there's also a call for some really high quality grenadine, and so it's the ingredients that you see listed out for it don't seem like they're going to clash, don't seem like they're going to make a really good product, but in the end they just make a nice balanced, slightly fruity, spicy flavor in the end. So be on the lookout for that. Scofflaw.
We'll create the recipe and we'll share it with everybody based on his guidance as a mixologist and head distiller here. So for somebody that's just getting started out in whiskey, so what Yellow Rose product would you start them off with?
Well, we make a wide range of products that's meant to appeal to all levels of drinkers. Our baseline product, which is also our most popular because it's at a good price point and appeals to a wide audience, is our blended whiskey. It's meant to be sweet, it's meant to be smooth, easy to mix with a soda or a water, easy cocktail maker that way too. So that's kind of what that's meant for, easy to approach. And then you can start easing your way into something like the Outlaw Bourbon that's a little bit higher proof, a little bit stronger, a little bit bolder flavor. And to kind of help you ease into that, add some ice, add some soda. That'll help you get there to the point where you drink with the real pros, right? Neat. So that's where I would start. I'd probably start with a blend.
Okay.
Has good appeal.
All right, guys. So you heard it. He likes his whiskey neat. He likes the Schofield cocktail. Scofflaw. Sorry, I screwed that up.
Yeah.
And would start off with the blend.
Blend. Yeah. Great vinegar.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us for this shot of Texas whiskey.